The Jamaican High Commissioner to Nigeria, Esmond Reid, says the country is ready to deepen bilateral relations with Nigeria through a maiden Motherland Reconnect program. Reid made this known in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria NAN in Abuja against backdrop of his visit to the Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The High Commissioner said the program is scheduled to hold from October 11 to 21, reason for the visit to the ministry in preparation for the event. He said that measures had been put in place to ensure success of the event, adding that such would boost the volume of trade between both countries.
This is an opportunity for Jamaica and Nigeria to sit down and talk about specific things that make our cooperation rich and rewarding. So we are going to have a chartered flight to Jamaica. The timing is from the 11th to the 21st of October. And inside that, it will be an opportunity for not just tourism, but also for business and investment to take place, because that is one area of our cooperation which has not been as strong as the other areas. We are strong in cultural cooperation, in technical cooperation, and all these things, but trade and investment is one that needs to be strengthened. So this opportunity for this charter flight and the business summit, there'll also be a marketplace that we are looking at, so that people can get a chance to experience goods and services, and as well as cultural opportunities. So we are really wanting to make this a very big engagement from both sides. And of course, we'll also be bringing people from the Jamaican side to also experience Nigeria. So it's a two-way street. And we are hoping that this will then become a launch pad for additional engagements going forward. The volume of trade at the moment is very, very, very limited. It is so small we can barely see it, which is unfortunate because the potential is there. You see? Because, as I said, from our historical culture, we have so much in common. So it is a no-brainer that we should already be having multiple avenues for cooperation. And this is what we are trying to correct in these initiatives. We are definitely trying to make sure that in the after this year, 5 years later, we should see a radical transformation.
Ambassador Bolaji Akinremi, Director, Economic Trade and Investment, Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in separate interviews with NAN, said the Motherland Connect initiative was apt in investment promotion. The director described the program as a private and public sector initiative whereby agencies leverage government presence to promote business. He explained Motherland Connection to mean a platform for promoting African Caribbean trade relations, saying Africans often traded less among themselves. He also said such platform would be extended to deepen Nigeria's diplomatic relations with other countries in the Caribbean.
They're preparing to engage both the private sector and the MDAs that are relevant in terms of economic trade and investment in Nigeria to play a great role in making this happen. We're just going to have our first meeting today. The event is still in October, and we must ensure that we move at light speed, at jet speed, to ensure that all the necessary stakeholders are put on board. As you know, this is speaking about investment. But first, we must project this in a way that is going to catch their interest, and we must get the right people involved. And so we're going to be connecting both the chambers of commerce, the organized private sector, the banking, the bilateral chambers, the diplomatic community, and of course the Caribbean. This is an eye-opener, and this is why we are also extending the same to our brothers across the ocean, that there is need for them to really connect here. Also, like the ambassador has said, there is a very small limited trade currently, but the preparation we are having now is going to broaden it. As you know, when it comes to creative industry, Jamaica is one, and this is very good for trade. So we're going to bring on board the Afrobeat, that there is a lot of basis to deepen our economic collaboration. And if we do this successfully with Jamaica, then we'll be able to do it other countries. Jamaica is the leader, and this is why we are taking this. We want all the big wigs, the Femi Otedola, Mike Adenuga, we want Dangote and the rest of them to know that their brothers need them, and they have to take the lead.